The 1J and the 00 of Jason Gray. Jim Boardman in the 7, the 12 of Matt Burke, side by side in row number 9, row 10, Nikki Ouellette in the 16, and the 43 of Ricky Davis. Then it's Chris Delfino with the 98 junior and the 35 of Chris Curtis, side by side in row 11, row 12, Connor Cleveland with the 09 and the 6R of Ryan Heath. John Miller in the 88, the 2 of Tim Hodge. They make up row number 13, row 14, Cody Bleau with the 173 and the 33L of Brandon Lane. Angelo DiCarlo's 81 slated to bring up the tail. That is your scheduled starting grid for tonight's King of Dirt Sportsman feature event. 30 laps in distance. They are ready to go green when they come down off of turn number 4. Rodney Rescott on the flag stand, ready to turn this field loose as the field comes down off the corner. Green flag is in the air, and we are underway with our King of Dirt Sportsman event. Up at turn number 1, it's going to be the 20 junior of Matt Pappa leading the way off of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, up into turn 3, he'll lead the way. The 53 of Whitey Slavin riding in the runner-up position. As they come around here off of turn 4, looking to put lap number 1 in the board. Couple of cars up on the high side of the speedway. Contact with the outside retaining wall, but looks like one car coming to a stop up here in turn 4, and that's going to bring caution out on the speedway. So caution is out. Yellow is out as the field comes to caution pace now.
Customs. Lap 28, Elmo Speed and Supply, Chris and Elmo Reckner.
So they'll bring the Rob Maxon car back behind the wall here. And that will clear the speedway. We will get a green flag off at turn number 4. Rodney Rescott on the flag stand, ready to wave the green flag as they make their way down off the corner. Green flag is in the air. We are underway with Matt Pappa and Whitey Slavin bringing the field down here to turn number 1. Up on the outside, Pappa around, goes Slavin in front of the field. Contact made there. Slavin's car down to the inside. And yellow going to come right back out on the speedway. Chris Schaffer's number 64X. Not sure if that was Schaffer Edwards, actually, one of the DODSON-sponsored green machines. And we see down here on the front stretch, the 64X still up on the tailing with love from the crew. Alan usually does double duty, both sportsman and small block modified. Happy 54.
To stick around after this King of Dirt Sportsman victory lane is concluded, because we'll be crowning our High Point champions here for the 2015 season and the Dirt Car Big Block Modified and Pro Stock divisions. So stick around for that. Let the traffic clear. Of course, the clubhouse is open for your enjoyment over there. Get a hamburger, or deli sandwich, or pizza, something good to drink. But first, we've got to finish off this King of Dirt Sportsman feature.
Ready to go back to green when they come down off of turn number 4. Green is out. Matt Pappa on the outside. Going to bring the field down here to turn number 1. John Virgilio up on the outside. He's going to make the move to second spot now as they work their way down the back straightaway. Keep an eye on Michael Sabia. He's been the hottest driver in the Valley here in sportsman competition with that number 7 machine. He is on the charge. Kevin Arnold up there in the top 5 with a 21. He started up in the front, but right now holding on to a top 5 spot as he's got Frank Hoard Jr. working down to the inside of him. Arnold and Hoard racing side by side for position number 4 as they make their way up through the West End banking down here off of turn number 4. Your leader, Matt Pappa, coming down across the line. Best race on the speedway is back there for 4th spot is Frank Hoard Jr. Riding down on the inside, the second of 3 racing Hoard generations out of Manchester, Vermont. Down here into turn number 3. Now we got a side-by-side bid for second spot shaping up. Michael Sabia challenge John Virgilio, that time up in turn 4. He's going to go right back to it down here in turn 1. Virgilio strong to the challenge. We got yellow out on the speedway again. A car nosed into the inside barrier down here in turn 4.
Trustco, your hometown bank, a great sponsor as well, and all of our other sponsors have been back with us throughout the year. We thank them, and you can thank them too by your support in the off-season.
Going to be ready to go back to green when they roll down off of turn number 4. John Virgilio now down to the inside of Matt Pappa, trying to keep pace with Pappa as they come down off the corner. Pappa up into fast lane. He got an extra boost down into turn number 1, courtesy of Michael Sabia. As Sabia now rolls into second spot. Got one around here on the front straightaway. That is Nikki Ouellette. And that's going to bring Yellow right back out onto the speedway. Yellow is out. So yellow lights come on. Matt Pappa felt a little extra boost down the front straightaway there as Michael Sabia found Alissa Cody up on the outside of row number 5. And the 64X of Chris Schaffer round out your top 10 restarters. Ready to go back to green. As they make their way down off of turn number 4, green is back in the air. Down at turn number 1 they go. Pappa back out in front. Now Frank Hoard had a little bobble down there in turn 2. That's going to allow the top 3 to get away. John Virgilio able to hold on for second spot. Third spot, Michael Sabia, as we got a 3-car breakaway up on the front. Now, side-by-side battle back there for Ford between Kevin Arnold and Frank Hoard Jr. Frank Hoard Jr. down to the inside of Kevin Arnold. Arnold up there in the fast lane, going to hang on to 4th spot. Hoard back there in 5th. Then it's David Schilling in 6th spot. 7th spot, Chris Lynch. 8th spot is the Cody Hunt machine. Hunt rides in the 8th position with the 28. 9th spot, the 12 of John Miller. And rounding out your top 10 is the 21L of Alissa Cody. A little bit of contact over there in turn 2 that time as Chris Lynch slowed a bit. David Schilling got into the backside of him. Schilling had to back out of the gas, and he lost a lot of ground as they make their way down here onto the front straightaway now. That battle back there for 4 is still a good one as they make their way down here off of turn number 2. 1 car on the move now is Cody Bleau. Cody Bleau along with the Greg's towing and repair number 173. Cody Bleau on the charge from deep in the field. Right now working side by side with Alissa Cody. They bang wheels down here into turn number 1. And Cody Bleau and Alissa Cody, and around, well, almost around goes Cody. Boardman got into the backside of him with the 70. Alissa Cody trying to continue on with the 21L. Got a couple of wounded race cars back here in the pack as they make their way down here onto the front straightaway. Definitely going to affect the handling as they were banging wheels up here through the corner, and Boardman still trying to hang on to that number 70. Alissa Cody off the pace, and now she's trying to get down to the inside. She will make her way down low and see if she can clear the racing surface. Matt Pappa out front, 2nd and 3rd spot, a car length apart. Here's Jim Boardman down here in 7 with the number 70. With 10 laps shown complete here in this 30-lap affair. Your leaders down here into turn number 1. Things starting to shape up for a dual battle here in 2nd spot once again, as Michael Sabia trying to size up the 14 machine of John Virgilio. 11 on the board as they make their way down here in front. Your leaders working their way down across the line. The 20 of Pappa, the 20 Junior. As they work up here between turns 1 and 2, the race for 4th spot. Frank Hoard still a couple of car lengths off the backside of Kevin Arnold. And Arnold doing a great job to stay in the top 5 here with that number 21 car. Kevin Arnold shows in 5th. 6th spot. Or now Arnold going to take over the 4th spot. Hoard in 5th. 6th spot is Cody Hunt. There's Hoard off the backside of Arnold's machine. And Sabia just lost the cooling system down the backstretch. Liquid laid down on the back straightaway. A steady stream from just about from the heavy hauler billboard up through 3 and 4. And that's going to bring caution out on the speedway. Yellow is out. So Michael Sabia will be the reason for the caution. Here he is slowly rolling down here on the front stretch. And something...
As the summer months moved on here, and he got 3 wins back to back to back in the month of August. So 3 consecutive wins. He was gunning.
Base truck now separating itself from the field as they make their way down the back straightaway. John Virgilio on the inside of Matt Pappa. Pappa up there in the fast lane, going to bring the field to life off of turn number 4. Green is out, and we are back underway. Matt Pappa on the outside lane going to lead the way down here to turn number 1. He'll lead him off at turn number 2 with the 14 to John Virgilio riding second. Cody Hunt stepping out of line back there, trying to make his way up to Frank Hoard. Hunt using the inside lane. We got cars going right and left up there in the corner, taking evasive action. One around at the tail. That's the 16 of Nikki Ouellette. Another car slow here on the front straightaway is Chris Delfino, and yellow lights are going to come on around the speedway. Yellow is on. Ready to go green when they come down off at turn number 4. Green back out on the speedway as they make their way down to turn number 1. And John Virgilio now makes it out ahead of the 20 of Pappa, but Pappa will come right back at him up there in the fast lane. With momentum, Matt Pappa retaking the number 1 spot. Here's Virgilio coming back at him on the inside. John Virgilio dogging the backside of Matt Pappa. Pappa strong to the challenge each and every time. Got a couple of 2-car battles back there behind him. Right now we got a side-by-side battle back there for 5th spot as Cody Hunt rides there in 5th. Chris Lynch right there with him as they make their way down into turn number 3. Hunt now separates himself from Chris Lynch and lets Chris Lynch inherit a battle with John Miller back there for position. Miller trying to close on Lynch. Rocky Warner just behind him. Connor Cleveland starting to make some noise. We got cars around down here through the corner. 4 cars essentially blocking turn number 2. As we've got 16 on the board and 4 cars sitting up here on the east end banking. That's going to be the reason for the caution. So yellow is out once again.
However, they are changing the left rear flap. The red lights have been turned off. They got to move quick as we're going green next time by.
Well, indeed, the green flag is going to come out when they come down off at turn number 4. Cody Bleau trying to make his way back out onto the racetrack. Ryan Heath is dead ahead of him. Bleau is going to give him a little boost to get him going here. Now the field is down in turn number 3, so they're going to come out in an extreme deficit to the field. They're going green off of turn number 4. Cody Bleau hitting the track. Now Davis does as well. Here's your leaders down to turn 1. John Virgilio had eyes on a slider. Did not work. Couldn't keep the momentum going to come up the hill. Connor Cleveland a little out of shape back there in the pack. He straightens it back out. As they make their way down here off of turn number 4, out on the number 1 position, it's going to be Matt Pappa showing the way. Pappa out front, John Virgilio rides second, Cody Hunt now up to 3rd. 4th spot is Frank Hoard. The race for 5th, Kevin Arnold works the outside of Chris Lynch. Arnold doing a great job to hang on to a top 5 run. Big shout out to him here. Not a lot of experience in an open wheel automobile, and right now he's looking like a veteran up here on the racetrack. Chris Lynch back there in 6th spot, 7th spot Rocky Warner, 8th spot John Miller, as they make their way down the back straightaway up here into turn number 3. Miller taking a peek down to the inside of Warner, 4th position. Down there in turn number 4, he pulls back up in line. Here's we got 19 on the board. When they come to the line, it'll be 10 laps remaining in this one. 19 in, it'll be 20 in next time around in this 30-lap main. As we got yellow up here in turn number 4. Yellow is out. Just ahead of your leaders, a car going around down on the inside. That was Ricky Davis. So Davis, one of those cars that came out with a big deficit. Going around up here in turn number 4. Rules, double file restarts all the way through. So we got 19 on the board and 11 remaining. The 20 of Matt Pappa has been strong all along. The 14 of John Virgilio has thrown a couple of serious challenges at him, but not able to complete the pass. As we get ready to go back to green, green is back out and we are back underway. Side by side, they'll carry it into turn number 1. Virgilio trying to slide up the hill, but Pappa had the speed and momentum to pull away once again. Matt Pappa, your leader, by a car length and a half, maybe 2, as they work their way up through the corner. Down off of turn number 4, out in front, Matt Pappa continues to show the way. John Virgilio rides in second. That time, Kevin Arnold slipped a little high down here into turn number 1. Chris Lynch able to pass him for position, but Arnold regains his composure and comes right back at him up in the fast lane, and he'll nose back in to spot number 5. Lead cars across the line once again, single file fashion. Got to go back towards the tail of the top 10 to find your first side-by-side race. That's John Miller and Connor Cleveland going at it. Miller on the inside with the Ken's Automotive sponsored number 12 car. Cleveland working up on the high side with the Cleveland Brothers Landscaping car. The Dean's Electric sponsored automobile. Matt Pappa now enjoying the most comfortable margin he has been able to build up as of yet. Biggest lead of the race right now for Pappa as he comes down across the line. John Virgilio maybe a dozen car lengths behind him as he works off at turn number 2. Cody Hunt rides third. Frank Hoard just about a car length off the back deck of the Hunt machine. Cody Hunt there in third, working up off of turn number 4. Frank Hoard Jr. back there in 4th spot. Kevin Arnold able to hang on to a top 5 run here as we're going to come down to the 5 to go sign. Next time by, cars together over in turn 2. Chris Lynch off the pace, left rear tire is down on the Lynch machine. So Lynch going to head pit side and looks like he will clear the speedway under his own power. That will allow us to remain under green. So Chris Lynch back behind the wall with 25 complete. Rodney Rescott has waved to the entire field. That means they all know 5 to go. As your leader comes back down around to put 26 on the board, Matt Pappa really getting around here tonight. He is looking to be crowned the king of dirt. Winner here, the battle on the banks. As they make their way down here on the back straightaway, things starting to settle out back through the pack. The gap getting a little larger back here from our top runners. That 3rd and 4th place separation still remains to be one of the closest on the raceway. Just a couple of car lengths between the two. 27 on the board. It'll be 28 in, 2 to go. Next time around, Rodney Rescott shows the parallel flags to Matt Pappa as he blazes by here in front. Matt Pappa in control. now on a Saturday evening stroll down the back straightaway. Cars together here on the front stretch. 2 cars bang together, one of which is Connor Cleveland with the Cleveland Brothers landscaping automobile. Jason Gray with the 00. As the 2 to go sign had just been displayed. Right now, Mike Warren outrunning the 09 down here to his pit stop. And Connor Cleveland has come to a stop. We'll send it down trackside to Mike.
Down here in the pit of the 09 of Connor Cleveland as they are jacking up the front of the car. Left front flat tire on the Dean's Electrical car number 09 machine. As they are working quickly to try to get this tire fixed, as the car almost to its apex on the jack, just to where the crew can just get it off. Here as we remain under.
28 on the board. We're going to bring them back to green down here in front. Matt Pappa's big lead is all gone. John Virgilio tightens the belt, ready to put on a charge here as we're going to get the green flag back in the air with 2 to go. Down here to turn number 1 they go. Pappa up in the fast lane as he has each and every restart prior. We'll bring him down the back straightaway as your leader. Virgilio rides in second. Third spot is Hunt. That's the way they're going to come down to the white flag. Rodney Rescott going to wave the white flag in the air one more time around here for your leader, Cody Hunt. The 20 of Matt Pappa. Cody Hunt back there in third. Frank Hoard in fourth. Fifth spot, Kevin Arnold. Now Rocky Warner 1 spot out of a top 5 run as he's going to fall a little short trying to get there here in this last half lap. Double checkers are in the air. The battle on the banks goes to the number 20 of Matt Pappa. The 20th junior of Pappa picks up the win. Matt Pappa gets the victory. The 14 of John Virgilio will finish in the second spot. Third spot goes to the 28 of Cody Hunt. Fourth spot to the 78 of Frank Hoard Jr. And rounding out your top 5 is the 21 of Kevin Arnold. Big shout